Hi guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. So it has been a minute since we have been into Poundland. So the last time that I did take you on a little come shop with me, we were looking at the spring and Easter decor. But today I have nipped in because I want to have a look at their home decor. So if you've not been here before, then thank you so much for clicking on this video. I do hope that by the end of it, you will have hit that black subscribe button and joined my YouTube family. So I do upload on a Thursday at 4 o'clock and a Sunday at 2 o'clock. And I like to create content on shopping hauls, home decorating, lifestyle videos. And I like to shot in a dupes video every now and again. So let me show you what is new in Poundland. The first thing that I am going to show you are these eucalyptus stems. I absolutely love anything like this, and Poundland do the best stems. I know a lot of people have said the range do, but if you're looking for affordability and budget, then please have a look in Poundland. They've also got some artificial hanging baskets and they were £10 each. They were absolutely amazing. I'm not very good with flowers and plants, so I do like to get the artificial ones. Now I have seen this in Poundland a few times. It is £12, but if your home is wooden and neutral, that would look stunning with them eucalyptus stems in. They did also have this beige tray. Now I've seen something very similar to this in the range, but Poundland do have them in for £5. I haven't seen them before, so I do think that they are new. And then as I look up, I noticed a few more new pieces. So the first thing that I want to show you is this. Now this is £4 and it's a wooden structure and it does have two glass vases on. This gives me White Company vibes and I'm not sure why, but you could just put a little stem in them vases and I think it'd look absolutely beautiful. These bud vases are back out. They're only 80p. Now they did have them in the pink, they had them in the green, but this one, I was going to pick this up for a dupes video because the White Company do these little bud vases, but they're a lot more expensive than 80p. The donut vases are back out and again, these are only 80p. So if you're thinking of switching some of your little knickknacks in your home, then have a look in Poundland. I have shown this on my channel before, but I do want to show it again. It is a plant mister. Now they've done it in the gold and they also done it in the silver. Now this is a dupe and there's one in the White Company and it's £15. If I can find it, I will pop it on screen for you guys, but I know I did put it into a dupes video previously. They've got some new plant pots in as well and some really nice colours. So you've got the white, the stone and the darker grey. These are absolutely beautiful if you've got some artificial potted plants, and they were only £3. I do actually have this in my home already, and if you've watched any of my decor videos, I tend to put artificial lemons in there or apples, but this reminds me of something that you'd find in the White Company. I actually had to pick it up again just to make sure it was definitely something similar. So I would call this a carafe and they are £2.50. It is ribbed, but I have seen something very similar in the White Company also. I loved this pot. Now I actually picked the pot that we can see on screen now for £4 and I'm going to put that into my bathroom. But they've got so many nice new pots in. This one's really nice as well. Very, very me. And that was only £4. I have spotted this a few times now. The reason that I haven't picked this up is because of the colouring on it. It doesn't look like it on screen, but it does have a green tint. And then we've got these here. So these were only £2. They're really nice. They did only have them in that colour, but I was thinking you could maybe spray paint them. We've got some more nice pots down here for your artificial plants, or if you've got a nice herb garden, you could buy some of these pots and place all of your herbs in. Now I know a subscriber has asked if I will do what's new in Poundland in the garden section, so I will actually do a separate video on that. Not that I know much about gardening and bulbs, but I will show you what I can. Now I absolutely love this. This is a marble little container and I'm not sure what you would put in this, But in my kitchen, I do have a white container that I did get from Poundland, and I've got matches in there to light my candles. So I am going to pick up one of them. They are only £1. Now I do think that these are new. They're a little plant pot in a stand. They were only £2, and you've got them in the white and the black. And then I spotted this cute vase. This was only £2, and I think this would look lovely styled on a shelf with a book underneath it. So I am thinking of, when all of my spring decor comes down, how I want to display some of my items. So that's why I have come into Poundland today. This is also new as well. So it is a gold plant stand, and these are £8. I think that would look beautiful with a faux plant in there, like a really nice deep green plant. These we have seen previously. This has been out for quite some time now, but this one is new. So the one with the breasts, that's new out, so that's only £3. And then I've noticed that they've done the plant stand in the baby pink as well. So they're really nice if you're not into gold. These orchids were beautiful. So they've done them in a pink and a white, and they were only £2. I was going to get the white for the bathroom because I am going to start to decorate my bathroom now that everything's been done. We have had a little bit of a nightmare with that, but that's another story. And then I noticed that Poundland are doing a dupe to the H&M vase, and this is the cheapest that I've seen it. So it's £3.50 in Poundland. I will pop a photograph up on screen, but the one in H&M I think is £24.99. And then we've got another donut here. Now this was actually in the sale. It was only £1.50. And did these ever go out of fashion? Because I've still got some donut vases on shelves and things like that, but I do think Poundland has upped their game with the home decor. They've even started to do potpourri now. Now, do you call it potpourri or potpourri? Because I call it potpourri, but Poundland have started to do it. They've done it in all different scents as well. And then we've got a beautiful vase. Look at this. Now, I do think that this was £5, and the smaller one was reduced down to £3, but they do have some gorgeous little plant pots. Now I did think I was in IKEA when I spotted these. These are the little floating shelves that you can pop your knickknacks on. They were £2.50, and they've done them in the white and the black. Now I've seen a lot of people who are doing nurseries and things like that, popping these in the nursery and placing some books on them, and you know what, they look absolutely amazing. As I move down, we do have the tea lights. Now I've noticed they've got quite a large selection of different scents. Now they've got the peach, the lavender, I've seen the coffee, but for me it doesn't really matter what the scent is, because I pop it in my oil burner, I put my oil on the top or my wax melt, and that's what I want to smell. I want to smell the wax melt, not the tea light. But they do have the larger packs as well. So they've got it in the coffee, they've got it in the mango, the vanilla, and they also had it in the rose. Now, I think these are an absolute bargain for £2 each. And then look at this, you get, how many do you get in there? You get quite a few. But as we move down, they've got some really nice bits in. Now, I would say these are more spring, but these are little tea light holders. So they had them in the clear, the pink, and also in the green. And I just think for 80p to pop your tea lights in, even if you didn't do a whole spring decor, you could just place little bits like this out and just refresh your decor a little bit. If you're like me, I do go way over the top with my seasonal decor, but that's just what I like to do, and I know that a lot of you like to watch that as well. So they did have some other tea light holders. They had a pack of 2 for 75p, which I think is an absolute bargain. But you could also use these if you are just putting some sauces out on a table maybe. So if you're hosting or anything like that, you could pop some barbecue sauce, some ketchup. And then I'm moved on to the picture frames. Now, if I'm looking for a picture frame, I will always go to Poundland because they do have some really nice ones. This gold one was absolutely beautiful. It was £2.50. And then I noticed this one. So if you're more into shabby chic and vintage look, then this one was only £2. I absolutely love nothing better than a picture just styled maybe at the side of the bed, on a shelf, anything like that, but they do have some really nice ones in. This one here was £3. It goes perfectly with my home. If you've not been here before and you've not seen my home, then my home is switched from neutral to black, cream, gold, white. I love anything like that. And then in my kitchen, I do have something very similar to this. I did actually pick them up from the range, but if you didn't want a large one, then there's always this option. So they are bringing the lemons into Poundland as well. I'm still going on about picture frame, guys, because they've got so many, but this one is really nice as well. Obviously, it's not in my theme, but I just think that hammered effect on the frame is absolutely beautiful. And then we've got some natural wooden ones as well. So if you like natural wooden picture frames, you could paint these. You don't have to keep them wooden, but you could paint them. They were so affordable. I love bringing content and I love bringing items brought to you on a budget. So that's why I like to do dupes as well. So I do have quite a few dupes videos over here on YouTube, and I would love for you to go and check them out. My latest one was a beauty dupes, but I'm actually in the process of collecting more bits for a dupes video. I do like to do home dupes as well, so I like to do White Company dupes and Neptune dupes and also Zara. So if that's the type of content that you do enjoy watching, then please stick around, please hit that black subscribe button, and yes, support my channel. Now, I'm not sure if these are new, but I've noticed some photo albums in Poundland, and there's some beautiful ones. I'm not sure if people have photographs anymore because it's all on social media, but sometimes it is nice to have a photo album that you can flick through and look at memories. I may actually pick one up and I may print off some photographs of mum and make a really nice memory photo album. But I do want to say a big massive thank you to everyone who has recently subscribed to my channel. It doesn't go unnoticed. I have seen an influx and I'm on the road to 7,500 subscribers, and I'd love for you to join. You can also follow me on my other social media accounts, which are TikTok, Instagram and Facebook, and also share my posts. I've mentioned it time and time again. Let's get my channel noticed. So by you sharing the content that I do put up on other social media platforms, it will help my channel to grow. But let's move back over to the lamps. So I noticed that Poundland did have some beautiful lamps in for £5, but they also had this solar lamp and it was only £4. Now I have seen something similar again in the White Company. I'm always on the hunt for dupes, but them ones are absolutely gorgeous if you've got a nice garden set up, and as it gets dark and you're going to have your fire pits on, then you could pop your little solar lamps on as well. I actually have one of them solar lamps at the side of my bed. It is chargeable, so I do like to pop that on every now and again. And then we do have some little knickknacks here. So these aren't really my style, but I did want to show you them. So we've got a little pig there for £1.40. And then we've got these little trinkets. Now these are absolutely beautiful. So they had them in the gold and they've also got them in the white, and they were £2.50 each. Even if you pop these on your dressing table to put your rings and your earrings in so that you don't lose them. And then they also had this one. Now this one was reduced down to £1, and it was a white trinket box and it's got a butterfly on the top. It was absolutely gorgeous. And then we've got these velvet, I want to say jewellery boxes. Now these are not my style at all, but if you like anything like this, then the green one was £4. They did also have the pink one. I love this tray. This again reminds me of something that you'd find in Zara or H&M, but Poundland are doing them and they're only £4. So please make sure you are looking in your budget stores, because 9 times out of 10 you can find a cheaper alternative to what you've seen in a higher end store. So I'm going to move over onto the cushions. Now I didn't realise how many cushions Poundland actually did. Normally I would just walk straight past the cushions and the blankets, but they do have a really nice selection. So you can see here we've got some green ones, grey, beige, we've got a mustard one, and they do differ in price. So the smaller ones are £4, and then the larger ones I think were £10. Now I do believe I've actually brought one of these to my channel when Amelia was going to university. I think she actually purchased one. But they've got even bedspreads as well. Like, I did not know Poundland done bedspreads. So the bedspreads are £10, I think. I might be wrong. Yes, they are £10, and they had them in some really nice colours as well. So they had them in a dark grey, a light grey, and also a beige colour. But it's the cushions. I cannot get over how many different cushion covers that they've got. So I am going to show you all of the cushions that they do have, and well done to Poundland, because now I know I can just nip into my local Poundland and switch my cushion covers over. First of all, they do have these heart-shaped ones. Now these were £2, they were knocked down to £2. So they had them in the pink and they had them in the white. And then they've got these cushions. How affordable are these? £4 for a cushion with the cover on the top. So they've got them in the red, the green, I've seen it in a beige. They've got some beautiful ones in. Guys, if there's any store you would like me to go into and show you around, then please leave me a comment down below, because I don't mind going in and taking a little bit of time to film some footage for you guys. I know a lot of you can't get out to the shops, and that's where I come in. So please make sure you are commenting down below where you would like me to go. Just bear in mind that I don't go into the range, and that's just because they don't allow filming in my range. So I wouldn't be able to show you what's new in there. I don't want to break any rules. But I do have a Matalan come shop with me. Now, it's not very often that I go into Matalan, but I thought, you know what, I am going to show you what's in there, because it's not a store that I tend to go in all the time. But when I do go in there, I realise just how good Matalan is. Just like any other come shop with me, if I do pick anything up, I will show you in a haul. So please make sure that you have hit that notification bell so that you are notified when any video goes live. But yeah, just let me know if there's any store you would like me to go into. Now I'm going to move over to my favourite part in Poundland, and that is the cups. Because every time I go in, they've just got a different selection of cups. So we do have some spring cups here. So we've got some with oranges on, we've got some with cherries on. I did see a lot of autumn cups, so I'm not sure if Poundland have just left them out to see if they can sell. But they have some really nice cups. I absolutely am a sucker for a cup. They've got double-walled cups. Now I remember when Poundland brought double-walled cups out, I hunted high and low and I could not find it for love nor money. But now every Poundland that I do go into, they've always got them out on show. This was really nice. It was £1.75. Now I don't need any more mugs, so I needed to put it down. But I'm a sucker for a mug. You guys know, if you've been here for some time, I will always bring you a mug, and you just keep telling me you don't need any more mugs, Charlie, and you are so right. I am listening. I don't need any more, and I don't plan on buying any more until I go into a store and see a beautiful one. Now I am going to move on to the kitchen section in Poundland. It's not very often that I do this, but I wanted to show you some of the items that they do have. So that little cutlery set there was only £6. So if you're just starting out, or you've got somebody who's going to uni like I did last year, then them little cutlery sets are absolutely perfect. They've got the gold knives, forks and spoons, and they are £3 a pack. My knives, forks and spoons have all been switched to gold, and these little teaspoons were lovely as well. They were only £4. I have just remembered, even though I've just mentioned about if you've got anyone going to university, I cannot believe that Amelia has been in university almost a year. That has flew, guys. I remember showing you all of the items that we picked up for Amelia to go to uni, and she's almost going into her second year. It just goes to show you just how time flies. But let's get back on to Poundland. So they've got some beautiful plates in. These dinner plates are £3, and they're quite unusual in shape. They do remind me of the portobello, plates from the White Company. They do the side plates as well, but it's just the colour of these. If these were white, I would have maybe picked some up, but they did give me the White Company vibes. And then we've got some fruit baskets here in the black. Now these are £3 and I think they're an absolute bargain. I don't ever have a fruit bowl. I don't like my fruit to be out on display. I like it to be in the fridge. But Poundland do have these kitchen essentials. Now this was the kitchen roll holder and that was only £2. How good is that? Utensil holder, £2 as well. So you can get a full set for under a £10, which is absolutely brilliant, I think. And then we've got this for your guacamole and your little chips. That was £3 as well. And then I noticed these little bowls that come on a little tray. Now this was a bargain. The only problem that we've got is the bowls were not really my style, but they were £6. So I'm going to let you in on a little secret. When me and Katie finish work, we love nothing better than sitting in front of the TV with our tea on our knee. Now this is where these trays come in because they are £1.25. So instead of scalding your knee with your red hot plate, get yourself some of these trays. Now these are even great if you are hosting and you just wanting to put a few sandwiches out in the garden. Then £1.25 to serve them on I think is an absolute bargain. They're the cheapest that I've seen around. And then they did have them little bowls as well. I think they're called ramekins, but they were only 80p. Absolute bargain. I don't think you can fall off at all. And then that there, £4. I actually picked one of them up because that is a dupe. I will show you in a up and coming video, but that is definitely a dupe to one of my favourite high-end stores. So I am going to move on to the glassware in Poundland. Now I have shown this on my channel previously, but they have heavily reduced some of this down. And I'm thinking, because spring is here, we're going to be having our tea and our lunch in the garden a lot more. We're going to be spending a lot more time in the garden. Then these are absolutely brilliant for use outside. So I love to go to Poundland and pick up some crockery that I can use outside so that if it does break, it's not the end of the world. But they do have some amazing prices on their glasses. So these ones here are £4. They're absolutely gorgeous. And I just think rather than getting the best stuff out, go to Poundland, pick up some cheaper glassware, and then if they become broken or you misplace one, you're not really bothered because it is only from Poundland. You haven't broke the bank. But we will be spending so much more time outside in the garden, and especially now that we've got a dog, we will be definitely out there so much more. So if you are looking for some really nice glassware to pop outside, then go to Poundland. They have reduced a lot of theirs down. And here we have another dupe alert. Now, if you've been living under a rock, you will not know that this Hydro Sip cup from Poundland, which is £6, is a dupe to the Stanley cups. I don't know why anyone would pay Stanley prices when you can get dupes. Now, we've actually picked these up and Katie swears by her cup. So we actually showed you over on Life with the Foxtons that we did pick up these cups. They were £2 each. I picked up this colour and Katie picked up the beige one. And you know what? I don't think Katie has actually used a proper cup for a coffee yet, which is absolutely crazy. So I have just mentioned Life with the Foxtons. Now, if you've not been here and you're not aware of who Life with the Foxtons are, then they are me and Katie. And it's our secondary channel over here on YouTube. So this channel is all about the lifestyle, the shopping hauls, the home decorating, everything neutral. Where Life with the Foxtons is very unedited, it's very unfiltered, and it's a very funny channel as well. So if you love couple challenges, if you like couples that go live, if you like to go for days out, then you will love our other channel. So please make sure you have headed over, you've taken a look at our content, and if it's something that you do enjoy, then please consider subscribing to that channel as well. All you've got to do again is hit that black subscribe button and hit that notification bell. You can also become a member of Life with the Foxtons, and all of that information is over on that channel. Now with that said, me and Katie have just done a adopt a dog. So if you want to see us adopting our beautiful Staffordshire Bull Terrier, then head on over because there's some amazing videos over there. Now we are coming to the end of this video, but I did want to show you just some more of their kitchenware. They've got some beautiful tea towels in. Now I am a sucker for a tea towel as well. I absolutely love having a drawer full, and Poundland have some really nice ones in. Now we've got these oven gloves as well. So these were £4, which I didn't think were too bad, but they've got the silicone bit on them. So they've done loads of different designs. This one's beautiful for spring. And then we've got this one, really, really nice. I love the sage colour. And then we've got a 2-pack of these. Now I'm not sure what you would use these for. So if you know, please let me know down below, because I'll end up using them for something totally different. I'd probably put a teapot on them or something. We do have the insulated lunch bags as well. Now I do think these are £2, or they might be £1.50. I do actually have one, and I'm going to be honest, I've never used it. I still always take my Asda bag or my Aldi bag, wherever I've been shopping, I'll just take my lunch to work in one of them. I must make an effort to start using my insulated lunch bag. And then we've got this, which is a chopper. So it's a pull chopper. It is only £4. And to be fair, I don't use gadgets like this, but if you do, then £4, absolute bargain. We do have this spice organiser. Now it is only £2. I think it's been reduced because I've come to yellow stickers. Is this a new thing for Poundland? Are they putting yellow stickers on their reduced? But it is only in the sage. I always pick these up at Christmas time. These are £1.25 and you get a pack of 4. I do like to put hot chocolate in there, some mini marshmallows. So I should have picked up one of them really for this year. I am starting to buy Christmas bits now because you can guarantee the time will come, I'll start to do my come decorate for Christmas and I won't have them. We've also got this Pro Cook range as well. So these are brilliant again if you are starting out, if you are just learning to cook, maybe I should get some of them. Or if you've got someone who is leaving home or going to university, then Poundland is amazing for little bits that you tend to forget. This little grater was absolutely gorgeous, and it has a little container on the bottom. This would have been perfect for Amelia when she was going to university. A lot of people have been asking how Amelia is getting on, and she is doing really well. She's loving uni life and she loves being in Leeds. We've not seen Amelia since Christmas, and I'm not sure when we are going to Leeds to see her again. But Evie is going to see her in May because they are going to a concert. But yeah, she's absolutely loving uni life, and I don't think she will be returning home. She has just booked her accommodation for a second year, and yeah, she is thriving. These are beautiful. I love a chopping board. I love cups, I love tea towels, I love chopping boards. You must think, wow, you are so boring, Charlie. But it's what makes me smile. So they do have a selection of chopping boards in Poundland, and they've also got a wooden Lazy Susan, I believe it's called. You can tell I don't cook and the kitchen is not for me. The only reason we've got a kitchen in our property is because it comes with it. Katie does spend a lot of time in the kitchen, but for me, I tend to stay out of it. So that's that Lazy Susan that I was telling you about. I'm not sure what you would use that for, maybe to put brownies on or blondies, I'm not sure. But yeah, they do have some amazing pieces in Poundland. Now, I was going to pick these up, they were only £2, and the reason being, I've seen something very similar in Zara, but they are in a beige. And I'm just thinking, should I just get them ones instead of the beige ones? But I thought, you know what, if I'm going to get something that's an alternative, then I want very similar so I can bring it in a dupes video to you guys. Now, we've got some wine bottle stoppers. Who does not finish a bottle of wine, please? But if you're only one glass and then it goes back away. Then they've got some wine stoppers for you. I do hope you are enjoying this video, and if you've yet to subscribe to this channel, then please consider doing so. I love bringing content to this channel. I've been doing this channel now for almost 3 years, and I don't think I've missed a scheduled upload. If I am going to miss a scheduled upload, then I'll always let you know over on Instagram and on Facebook. And I want to say a big massive thank you to everyone who has started following Navy, which is our new dog, over on Instagram. So if you're wanting to follow Navy, then all you've got to do is go onto Instagram and follow Life with Navy the Staff. And that is our beautiful dog. We are going to start to post a lot more photographs and some videos of our little days out with him. But yeah, so thank you so much to everyone who has followed me over on Instagram. That colander there, I have brought it in a video previously, and it is a dupe to the Zara colander, which is £15. In Poundland it is only £4. So you can get some amazing alternatives in budget stores, and that's why I love bringing budget content to you guys. We've got some fridge organisation here. Now I was going to do this, but you can guarantee I'll do it and then I'll get something that doesn't fit in and I'll have to take it out. So yeah, I am going to think about organising the fridge. With me, if we go shopping, I just want it all away. I don't want to spend 2 hours doing the fridge out when I could spend 2 hours creating content for you guys. Let me know if you want to see any more organisational videos. I did do 2 and you seem to like them, but let me know if you'd like any more. Also, don't forget to head on over to Life with the Foxtons. Give us a little follow over there. But yeah, I do hope that you've enjoyed this video. I love coming into Poundland. I may actually go to One Beyond because I haven't been in there for about 2 years now. I think the last time I brought One Beyond to my channel was at Christmas 2 years ago. So let me know any content whatsoever and I'll quite happily go in and film for you guys. Don't forget, I do have a Matalan one coming up. I did mention it previously in this video. They had some amazing pieces in, guys, so you're not going to want to miss that. So I do think that this is all the sale bits that I am showing you now. And they've even got some autumn cake cases in. Now, how crazy is that? This is definitely from last year, but I just think they're leaving it all out now, see if they can sell it, because there was Christmas ones as well, but they have been heavily reduced down to 50p. And then we've got some baking accessories. So we've got these silicone baking trays. Are the baking trays? You can tell I don't go into the kitchen. This one is definitely for a pie or a flan. And then we've got the loaf tin, which is £3. And we've also got a muffin tin, which is £3. What is the difference between silicone ones and the normal ones that my mum used to do her Yorkshire puddings in? Please let me know down below what the difference is. They've also got these stainless steel bowls. Now, these remind me of making cakes in school. So they did have the smaller one for £2 and the larger one for £3. Again, this is not something that I would ever bring in a haul because I don't do anything like baking. I should actually learn to bake, shouldn't I? I think yous would enjoy me failing at baking cakes. Then we're moving on to the storage. So they've got these velour, are the velour or the velvet? 2-pack of little boxes. They're £4 each. And then we've got these ones. So these are perfect for makeup or spices, or if you've got any sauces, you know, the packets of sauces, they were only £2. And as we move down, we've got some beautiful ones. Now, I would probably store blankets in this one, but it was £6 and it does have the tan leather. And then we've got this one as well. Now, I love baskets for slippers, toilet rolls, you name it, I will get a basket for it. They also had a boucle one as well, which were only £5. And then as I move up, I noticed that they did have these Christmas boxes. Now, I'm thinking if you were doing a Christmas Eve box and you had some larger items, you could actually put them in that box. These ones remind me of something that you would get from Neptune or the White Company. They were £6 and I do believe there's 2 in there. And then we've got this one as well, so £6 and it's a pack of 3. So you could style them in your bathroom. I'm thinking about my bathroom. What am I going to do to it? What am I going to do new? I'm so glad I popped into Poundland today. Now I know recently it has been said that Poundland are struggling and some of the stores are going to be closing, so I do hope that none of your stores near you are going to be closing. But I just want to say a big massive thank you if you are still watching, and I do hope that you've enjoyed this video. But until next time guys, enjoy the rest of the day, whatever it is you're doing. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe. Head on over to Life with the Foxtons, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.